Alright. Also, this is mainly a future note. I'm probably going to be taking a break from doing streams for like, for the next week. I'm going to keep mentioning that, but oh well. Today though, I just want to make some drawings. And just kind of chill out, I guess. Sending out links to affiliate parties. Beep it up, boop it up. Squiggles is here. Hey, Squiggles. Swedish as well. Hello. Getting a couple things set up. Jasmine Stuff's also here. Hello. Been a bit, Squiggles. Welcome back. So today, I've thought about just doing like a simple drawing stream. It's like nothing too crazy, but just like wanted to just kind of chillax a bit. I'm thinking on next week taking a break from streaming. I mean, just for like the week. It's like, I'm trying to just, calm down, try to just not have anything scheduled for a week. Also, Discord noise. Warning, Discord noise. That was me. Okay. It's how I get this drawing thing to work is that I have to stream a camera from my phone, which connects to Discord. Switch says making a Uzi Murder Drones Minecraft custom model with mod. That's pretty neat. Rio's also here. Hello, Rio. Get my camera thing connected. One second. Yeah, it's connected. Discord noise. Mute. Mute for now while I'm doing this. Okay, got my camera connected. Let's see, can you connect to that? Like that. Of course it didn't work. Oh, yeah, because I don't have... I'm not looking at it. That's what's going on. Yeah, I think I need to pop out window. Full screen, don't show me stupid... Did that work? Okay, that worked, okay. Now that's open. Let's see, catching up with chat now. Just joined the call. Playing Kirby right now. Kirby Air Riders, maybe? A Kirby game. Kirby games are fun. It says Ryu. Squig's animation. Today is a nice day. I have no school because of snow. There's gonna be more snow pretty soon. Funny Discord, Windows noise. Swedish says since progress on the on something. I'll check it out a bit later, Swedish. That's cool. I'll check it out a bit later. Right. Oh yeah. Also because of the school thing, cool information that you might want to know. Soon, it will be very cool. Like, very very cool. Like a little too cool. Way too cool. As in, we're apparently getting like a massive ice blizzard storm from hell, or I don't know. That's what it's been described as. Well, that's cool. Yeah, so cool. Yeah. Well, at least around my area, it's currently like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Although from my experience, and this has happened actually kind of consistently, whenever it's been nice and warm in the middle of winter, it becomes freezing cold in the next couple days. And sure enough, that's what seems to be going on tonight. So even though I could probably walk around outside and be like, haha, I think it's kind of nice out, it won't be for long. So it's like at least for me, I think today's like the last nice day before like all the snow hits. We'll see how that goes. Ice Age version 2 says Swedish, pretty much. Music makes me want to play Minecraft. To be fair, it is Minecraft music. Oh no, now it's Silksong music. Now you want to play Silksong, don't you? Don't play it. It's actually really difficult. I've thought about playing Silksong at some point. I played it a bit and I was like, wow. I have fallen like several stories and I'm back at the start of the game. How did that happen? I don't know. I'm rage quitting. Let me see if I can play more of it, but it's just so much. Rhea says, I want to play Persona 5 or Danganronpa. Danganronpa's fun. Me and friend Silence did some Danganronpa stuff. Although I think he's having computer issues and he hasn't been on for a while. Because he like... Let's see, he got a new computer and then he was trying to get it to work with Linux. But the issue is that a lot of programs don't work with Linux. Also, he's using a NVIDIA graphics card, which isn't the best when it comes to Linux, as far as I know, because of support. Anyways, we haven't done Danganronpa in a while. But the Danganronpa games are really good. Stupid long, though. They talk forever. Like, they literally have exposition for their exposition for their exposition. Exposition cubed is the kind of words that they have. It's ridiculous. Get the sudden urge to play Silksong now. Oh no, it's spreading! Just beaten Chapter 1 on PSP. Yeah, Chapter 1 for Danganronpa or Persona 5 for you? Do they do expositions 33 times? It gets so bad. Like, let's see. Chapter 1 for Danganronpa. Oh, okay. But, like, I won't spoil too much, but there's sometimes when they're like, hey, do you remember when this happened? Oh yeah, I remember when that happened. And then they have flashbacks, but they keep bringing up the same flashbacks like 5 times in the same conversation. That's like on the extreme side, but they just bring up the same flashback conversation too many times, and it gets kind of ridiculous. They also talk for like hours. So, oh, you're in the courtroom session where you gotta figure out who the murderer is? Well, time to listen to 2 hours of exposition if you wanted to read the entire thing. I'm not joking. It felt like 2 hours. Funny guy is here and says hi. Hello. I'm gonna start. Actually, I'll start. I'll do it soon. Expositions 33s. And if they talk, just hold circle. I mean, if you could do that. But then you skip all the lore. There's so much lore in the game, it's ridiculous. They just keep talking about lore. It makes you feel bad for all the characters that you shouldn't feel bad about. They have a lot of backstory and lore for everyone. Still, though, I think the Danganronpa games are good. There's just a lot of reading. A lot of reading. Let's see. I think I'm gonna start seeing if I can transition over to my drawing setup. Give me a moment. Ooh. Did the ghost sound effect, like the Mario ghost sound effect. Still, why is there an escape button in the Mono Mono machine? I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna transition, 1 second. There we go. Smooth transition. Absolute smooth. You can't tell a difference. Let's see. Let me get almost stuff over here. So, I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to do today. Been a bit stuck for a while just because I wasn't sure. It was like the last art that I did last week where I did like a Peking Dreams thing. I thought about doing one this week. Like, let's see, where I got that. I got like a sketch. Hold on. Oh yeah. Like there's a sketch that I wanted to do, but I don't think I can actually do that today because I'm not entirely happy with the sketch, basically. I want to work on it for probably another time. Let's see. Ah. Dane, you're actually a pen and paper guy. More like a pencil paper. I got a bunch of pencils next to me. I do have pens. I need to find a use for the pens at some point. Let's see. I need to get like I have such a scuffed setup that is it? Oh, it's not even the right connection. Yeah, there we are. I have such a scuffed setup right now. I don't have a normal camera to look at the drawings. I have to use my phone camera and then connect with Discord. But then also, because I'm like, my chat feed is behind me on my second monitor, I can't constantly look behind me to look at chat. So I have to pull up another computer to look at it. And I'm trying to get my Steam Deck working. I have one of those. And I'm using it as the third monitor to look at chat. Looks like my dreams, yeah. So the idea with this one that I had was like there was a quote that this like brain guy says, but you don't get to see him as him. You see him as like this giant worm centipede thing. And the idea was you get to see the face of the ship that he's on, and you get like a little call with him and a little message that pops up. And then the rest of it is like the entire centipede worm machine taking up the rest of the screen. I need to work on the sketch a bit more. I don't think I'll do that today. There were, however, some other drawings that I wanted to do specifically for some of the poses. And that's what I wanted to do today. This one I wanted to do because I thought it was kind of funny. Wait, like some different pose mode where as I'm talking, like the mouth like opens and closes like this, like blah 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 blah. Blah. Or like that's the idea. Uh, Oh gosh. Then there's like some other ones where I like wanted to well, like some other neutral poses that I wanted, and there's another one that I thought about where it's like the popcorn cat, the one where it goes. Oh, that's not getting picked up by Discord. There we go. Deltarune. You heard Deltarune. Okay, almost got chat working on my deck Steam. Sorry, we're having trouble connecting to your page. Well, connect better. One moment. If anyone's interested in getting a Steam Deck, I would recommend it. The Steam Deck is pretty cool. There we go, now I can see chat. There we go. Dean, can you pretty please play Archimedes if you can? I appreciate the request, but I will not. I will not be doing that. Okay. At the very least, I want to try to do like one of these neutral poses where I'm just like another one where I have my arms open, because I only have like two, I think. Where, hold on. There's like this pose and this pose, and that's the only ones where I have like my arms to the side, and I want like another arms to the side one. I want to kind of work on that. So, how I actually get into drawing these little unique. Let's see. Have that ready as a template for what I want it to look like. I then have to get out one of the previous drawings that I've done, specifically so I can scale it better. Because when I get it scanned in, it's not going to be correct unless I like get the appropriate scaling. Oh yeah, I forgot I did sketches behind it. That's funny. Let's see. Put you here. Oh, that's funny. Apparently the transparent paper that I have is conductive. As in, it has enough static to, like, press one of the brightness buttons. That's funny. Okay. Stop brightening yourself. Good grief. I'll use that one for scale. Right, and how did I want it to look? So how I start with this is I can show. Here's a pose that I haven't actually gotten in yet because I just wasn't happy with it. So just to show it off, I've started doing something where I have like a sketch on one side of this page, and then I fold the page and complete the drawing there. It's just so I can have the sketch like not move. So I use like one paper, one side for a sketch and the other side to complete it. Let's see, there we go. So we'll start on that. So when I start out, I try to have just a general shape of what I want the drawing to look like. Me when I'm paper but electric. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Let's see. Hmm. I don't know what kind of face I want to go. I don't usually know what kind of face I want to go first, but as long as I get like a general shape of what I want, then I can kind of work off of that. Also, whenever I draw these, I try to have like the head, the ears, horns as like as similar as possible to each other, just because in the PNG avatar it just looks better. Let's see. I want this one to have more. Let's see. Erase the face. Hmm. Yeah, probably need to. Let's see. I want it to be like arms out, I think is what I want. I just have to think about like how I want to draw that. Like, let's see. Sketch line. Hmm. Get the Green is here. Hey, I found you forever ago. It's been a while, but just been silently watching your stuff. Just wanted to pop by and say, really cool to see you picking up art. World needs more cool artists. Thank you, Kit Kit. Yeah, funny enough, I've been an artist or like a hand-drawn artist for a long time. It's just I haven't had a reason to use it very much. So I'm just happy that I've kind of found something that I want to use it for. Mm, okay, hold on. I need to just stand up and like model myself pretty much. So let's see. I start with cross arm, and then I have my arms out. I want to explain something. How do I? Whenever I make these poses, I try to like model myself. That's what I do. Let's see. Take that one out. Brighten it up accidentally. Something like that. Let's see. I think I need to change the arm length a bit. Maybe. Okay. I still wanted to have. Still wanted to have like the arms on the side. Hmm. I might try that out. This is the kind of stuff I go through whenever I'm getting into these drawings. Let's see. I'm gonna have him lean forward a bit, so move my reference over.
Legs are too short. Redo those real quick. Hmm. No. Extend down the scarf a little bit. Hmm. Okay, last thing I want to do is try to get the hand motions. Hmm.
Dean makes silly sounds sometimes, and it's so funny.
Just do those randomly. Hmm. Let's see. Trying to figure out where my arm or my hands are positioned. The thumb is more towards. Something like that. That is a super rough hand. Yikes. Hmm. Usually for stuff like hands, since they're kind of complicated to make, I try to have like a little side image down here just to kind of reference what it could look like. 'Cause those are always just so annoying. Ugh. I need like one of those hand gesture model things. Let's see. It won't be able to see the thumb on that end. It's very claw-like. I don't know if I want to do claw, but let's see. Catching up on chat, one sec.
Meanwhile, my legs are too short, and I have to re-roll my genetics again for the 6th time. Just
Get a 4-leaf, 64-leaf clover. That would help.
my God. And then I have to go through the whole childhood again because the devs can't be bothered to add save states to this game. Sorry, we got reincarnation. We got no save points. Let's see. Might have gotten auto modded because I technically said a link. I don't recall that. Lots of 3D models that you can freely rotate there. Huh.
Rotate. Constant rotation. Okay, do I want to go off of this? Okay, what do I want for the face? Because I could go for like perplex, but it's more perplex. I want to go for more like a presentation wise. Hmm. No, I really hate how it looks. Yikes. Okay, what did I do for the last one? 'Cause that one looks okay. Okay, try to remember that. Hmm. I think I can also just take the reference out for now. That's all lit up. Hmm. Maybe. I'll go up with that for now, see what I can do with it. Ew.
Mine's got go to marry thinking anything else.
I think I'm alright. And then my dad walked in from.
Oh, it happened again. Posemanics. Posemanics website, very good.
Hmm. I'm gonna write that down. Posemanics. Let's see if I can check that at some point. All right. Am I ready for the big draw? We'll see what we can do. So, I'll literally just fold this in half. After I get the whole process done, I have to go through like a whole scanning process to get the entire thing in, and then also edit it a bit so that I can actually get into my avatar. So these take a while to actually get done, but at least I made my avatar simple enough that while I'm drawing it, it is at least easy to draw, so I can draw a lot of these. All right. Hmm.
I think it's really interesting to import paper drawings and use them digitally like this. Haven't seen anything like it.
To be fair, it is. I won't say difficult, but it's kind of annoying because you do need to like have access to a scanner. And then also whenever you scan whenever you scan like pencil drawings, there is a good chance that it won't like scan in very well because of how stuff gets reflected from the graphite onto the paper onto the scanner. It's annoying. Like most of the time when I was like working on how I wanted to make my avatar, most of it was trying to figure out like what kind of pencils to use because of how reflective some of them are. Because like This one has like the correct shading that I want, but I wasn't able to replicate it very well. So I've been like, I didn't write down what I did for this, and for a bunch of these I've been writing down what I wanted to. Like whenever I'm drawing the head as an example, I use I don't know if it's showing the A6B, which kind of has like a lot more of a bolded outline whenever I'm drawing it, which is good for the head. And then I try to work on other parts with different pencils, depending on how thick or thin everything is.
Combining both the digital fronts and physical fronts.
Yeah. Although I do think like digital drawing is still like really interesting. It's just that for me, for whatever reason, I literally could not get into digital art. I even got like a digital art pad. I don't like. I even got like a digital art pad at some point to try and draw with it. And for some reason, I just could not get into it. I don't know why. I think it's because I really liked the physicalness of drawing on paper. And I just never got out of that. Almost looks like it. I'm kind of pissed almost. Let's see. The other thing to worry about is like, because I'm, oh shoot. I wrinkled it. Now that's going to get through. It doesn't look too bad though. Let's see. Make the brows a bit thicker.
Let's see. Ragdog is here and says it would be cool if you did
Digital art as well. I tried. It literally doesn't work. I almost have to do physical drawing. I've tried to do digital drawing stuff. It just doesn't work well for me for some reason. Like I just like the physicalness. I think is the main reason why I like the physical drawing. Digital would be significantly easier if I could actually do anything with it. Okay, I think that's good. Let's see. Is that good or not? It's almost too sharp. Let's see, file. Sometimes for some of these pencils, I end up filing them down a little bit because I make them too sharp. There we go. That's a bit better. Reason is, if I make them too sharp, I get like too small of let's see, too small of a line when I want there to be like a little bit of a thicker line. Yeah. No. Get out of here. Get out of here, Temple Guardian.
Let's see. It says, for my own drawings, I personally find digital more suited towards long-term projects, and paper much better for concepts and sketches.
Very true. And I think that's probably like still a good use for like pencil paper drawing because you can just like get a quick sketch out and it looks good. Drawing, it is it's an entirely different story. But definitely for the digital art, it's a lot easier. I mean, you can do undos, there's fill commands, there's a lot of extra tools, basically. Let's see. Oh, what? Oh, wait, come in here. Hey there. Hey.
Hold on. There he is. Here's a cat. Meow.
Got jump scared by my cats. Oh, wait, is that arm gonna be too far down? Is that arm too far down? Ooh, I think it is. Ooh. Yeah, that arm is way too far down. Need to move that up. Cats. Yeah, he just sits there. I don't know if his meows get picked up.
Legendary mouse artist spotted in the wild. Let's see. Justin says he used to do a lot of physical drawings with pencil paper, now just use mouse and keyboard.
And like, oh shoot, I need to. Let's see. Go back to the sketch really quick. See like how far I need to make that arm. Because I think I just have it in a weird spot. Kind of like that. Okay. I need to have like an actual like better reference paper, but for my purposes, I just use like some old drawings that I've done for some different poses and use that as the basis. Okay, that's a bit better. The cat keeps meowing at me. He's like, you should pay attention to me. As if I don't give him enough attention already.
Okay. Keeps meowing at me. Fine, I'll pay. Here you go. Here you go. Here we go. Had to go over and pet him because he meowed at me.
Let's see. The fun hand motion. Fun as in, it's very fun to try and figure out how to do hands. Hmm. I don't want to pose this. So ideally, it's like having handout, so it looks like that. Uh, let's see if I can just have like a rough outline of what it could look like. That a good reference, maybe. It looks so weird. No, redo. Redo hand. Redo it. Yuck. I hate hands. I love how useful they are. I hate how complex they are. Hmm. Look at how incredibly bleh that is. It's like, what is that? What is that, seriously? I need to really work on the hand. So, let's go back to sketch for a bit. So the problem that I have is that I want a motion or like a position that looks like this, where there's the wrist, and ideally palm comes out with the fingers out like this, and the thumb on back. So do I just round out the edges here? That doesn't look right, does it? Oh, I think I might know what it is. It's because I try to have all the hands on one layer, and it ends up looking flat. I need to have a curl. Okay, how do I do that?
Alexis is here, says hello. Hello.
I'm trying to draw a hand, but like in this motion. I guess to say, oh yeah, it's over there. And then I'm figuring out how to draw that for him, because like every time I do it, it doesn't work.
This is also why crab claws are superior in every way to hands.
Yes. Except I made it my mission to have like actual hands. And that I mean like most of the budget that I put into my character is like around the face and where my arms and hands are. That's also why I have like a cross arm form, because I could actually just hide the hands underneath the arms of so that way I don't have to do hands. Well, yeah, until I have to, of course. Let's see. I think it's getting there. Let's see.
Alexa says, I'm confused because I heard Hytale received a final update, but that it won't release, like full release.
No, I'm pretty sure Hytale's just in early access at the moment, and it won't reach a full release for probably a year or two. So it'll probably stay in early access for a really long time. Like there's a lot of features in the game that's in there, but there's still like as many features missing, if not more features missing. Hmm. Gosh. Shoot, most of my sketching real estate is going to go towards this hecking hand. Okay, simplifying it down. Line work. Simple line work. Oh, that's funny. I just drew this and I think of it as like a left hand when I should be thinking as a right hand. Hmm. How does a hand look? Already getting graphite on my fingers. Alexa says, I don't know, I just saw a short before hopping on stream. I haven't been following too much of like the new stuff that's been coming out. I just know like some general info. From what I know of Hytale at the moment is that it is in like very early access and won't be releasing for quite some time until they get some more features in. That being said, I've had a lot of fun with what Hytale is at the moment. Oh my gosh. I feel like this hand is just not going to look right. Like at this angle, it's really difficult. Oh, never mind. It's news from June. Oh. Always date things. Let's see. I swear, most of my time is trying to figure out how hands look. Thing is that when I was growing up, I didn't really have any training on some of these things. A lot of my earlier drawings are actually like really good traces of old stuff. Like they do look really good. Okay, I'm gonna try something else out. Instead of having them like curled up like this, I'm gonna have them more flat, because that seems to be something that might be easier. Because let's see, it looks like I could have like a triangle here. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe something like that. Let's see. I swear hands are a pain.
Lex says, I don't know why I got this so late and excited.
I think like sometimes YouTube just recommends some old stuff, not knowing that it's irrelevant. Oh.
He's sleeping.
I still get stuck on faces, but it's mostly because I'm stubborn bastard that wants to eyeball everything.
Funny enough, faces are a lot easier for me. I mean, like, and most of the faces that I do are pretty good, I think. It's the hands that I always have a problem with. That and the legs. But then again, I don't really need to think about legs that much. Hmm. Ah, goodness. Pocket Lego claw. Lego claw. How does that look? How does Lego claw look as a base? Hmm. Just a large appendage as like the base. Hmm. No joke. I think the Lego Claw model actually does help at least position things. Actually, I think more accurately, it's like trying to draw a mitten hand. Like a mitten hand to start, and then break it out.
Get this as legs are absolute worst nightmare, and I don't know why. We all have our weaknesses.
Hmm. I feel like it's actually getting close. Just some says I can't draw anything remotely human.
Let's see.
Alexis has like a morbid curiosity of anatomism. I've seen some of your art. I think you have a really good understanding of anatomy. Like a very, very good understanding. Like to a photorealistic extent almost. Hmm. Okay, let's try this. Hmm. At least for this one, I think the thumb's too far. What is that supposed to be? Doesn't look right. Why doesn't that look right? It looks almost right. Hmm.
Mr. Compasses, hello. Hello.
I've been trying to figure out how to draw a hand for a while. It's questionable. Questionable is the best way to put it. Hmm. I think I just I need to like actually I think it's because that's like too. Oh, maybe that might be it. Like I wasn't sure what it is. It might be that I'm not giving enough room for the hand. Like it's just too thin. Maybe I need to make it just a bit larger. Ugh. I want to do one more take of it. I've always thought about like when it comes to drawings like this, how many times to redo it. Because every time I redo it, I don't know how easy it is to see, but there's like the little indentions that are there. I can do what I can and like smooth it out, but stuff like that will always go through the scanner. Because it's just kind of there. Same with like the creases that I accidentally made while I was racing. Like that'll go through. The hands are always kind of a nightmare just because of that. Maybe I need to hide the thumb a bit more. Okay, that's actually starting to look a bit better. Like trying to hide the thumb a bit.
There's this extra line here that I should probably see if I can get off. There we go. Is it possible to make this slightly lighter?
Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna go with that. I need to see how much more of these I can, how much more of this I can do for the day. I'll go off of that for now. All right, back to drawing the rest of the image. Oh yeah. I need to see. Let's see. Lengthwise. Does going down to here actually seem reasonable? Yeah, kind of. I think it does, or it can go down to the waist. Let's see. I'm gonna fold this in a bit more. All right, time for hand part 2. We got one more hand, but maybe make it more rounded. There's only so much I can do, I think, right now without making it too dark, but I think that would work. Okay, I think that's what I'll go off of for now. All right, hand part 2. This one should be easy because it's just a flat hand. I want a flat hand. How does a flat hand look like? Really, it's just as simple as doing it. I think that looks okay. The hand's not in any weird position that I had before. Okay. Yeah, that one didn't take too long. And where does you show up? Show up around here. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's time for the standard sponsor segment. This drawing stream is brought to forward because of viewers like you. Thank you. Now, please donate all of your Chromer to Deanspillabean at deanspillabean@gmail.com/PayPal or something like that. Be sure to donate to your local dealership, drawing dealership today. That's the sponsored segment. Thank you, Spamton, for sponsoring this video. I think I had got the leg a little too far out. Shoot. Okay. Damn, some lead broke. As much as I like using mechanical pencils for everything, and I really do like using it, because it's like a pencil that never changes, a never-ending stream of lead, and then it breaks. At least with this pencil, it doesn't break as much, but it still breaks. Oh, I want that to be bolded, or get that bolded. Nah, it's all right. It's not too forward. It's okay. Yeah, I don't like the looks though. I don't like the curvature of the scarf. Could look better. There we go. I don't know, I'm not entirely sold on it. Like, I think it's because this arm is like too thin. Like, it really is just too thin. Luckily, I'm gonna shade that soon, so I don't need to worry about, like, the area looking weird. It looks odd. What's odd about it? It's like I'm trying to curl it. The arm is not an S. It's two sticks. It's not an S. Okay, redo this arm. Okay. Ew, what the hell? Looks bad too. Yuck. It keeps like saying yuck to these as if they're bad, and they are kind of bad, or at least like the positions of the arms are. Something that I think on doing every now and again is whenever I like, there's no shading on it. I mean, yeah, but like the outline of it just doesn't look quite right. I want to make sure I get like the outline right enough to me first before doing the whole shading. Because like that arm looks fucking tiny. Actually, you know what it is? That arm shouldn't actually be forward. It actually should be behind it. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, the arm should be behind the body there, not in front of the body. Okay, okay, that makes way more sense. Okay. Well, now my body just looks bigger. Let's see if I can modify that a bit. Something like that. That's what it was. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to have the arm in front of the body when it should be behind it. Yeah, that looks a lot. See if I can get the last bit of residue off. There's only so much residue I can get off because it's physical drawing and I've erased so much. Ridiculous. Right. Now we'll get into the shading part. This is where doing multiple sketches first comes in handy. For me, I just do like one rough sketch and then modify this one enough. Hmm. Also, something I try to do is kind of smudge around the edges and try my damnedest to not hit the not hit the face very much because the shading around, if I do like a smudge shading around the main face, it actually does look a little bit better. Like it gives it more depth. Let's see. Also putting like tiny grooves and grooves there. And then I usually use these harder pencils to shade the scarf.
Love how I can pick something up and just start liking it within 3 seconds.
I like this rock.
What's wrong?
We all like Rocky here. We're all a fan of Rocky. Rocky Balboa. Right. Definitely not one of my better drawings, but it's still like a pose. Like kind of a similar thing that it did. I think I want to reposition this arm because it does look like it's out too much. Like this. Let's kind of make it a little bit thinner. That does look a bit better. Okay. Oh, also, in terms of shading this, like, I've always been trying to figure out like the right lead in order to actually shade this correctly. Because even though I can like digitize this and get like different contrasts, and it kind of like I do like do different contrasting to make it look more consistent. I've always found that darkening the jacket area does make it look a bit better just because it stands out more. So usually after I like shade the jacket, I'm gonna try to darken it a bit more. There we go. Although try to make sure that it's not as dark as like the outside sleeve, because that's supposed to, I want like darker stuff on the outside. Makes it feel closer and lighter stuff goes further away. Let's see, let me take a little bit of that out. Yeah, just a little bit. There we go. Lock. Ha 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 ha. He's still sleeping. On to the legs. Shading the legs is really easy because I just like wipe back and forth a lot. And then fill in the rest of the areas afterward. I think that went well. You can still definitely see like some of the indentions from all of the previous errors, but I can edit those out. I think the one around the hand, I don't think I can get rid of. Oh well. It's also like the notable crease across, but oh well. Okay, last step is to get alternate faces in here. And those are always kind of difficult because I usually like have to have a reference, but I've kind of gotten to where I just try to eyeball it. Ah, shoot. Oh well. See, whenever I digitally scan everything, I have the alternate faces on the side, right next to it, so that I can change those out in my editing programs. I'm gonna try to put a couple of these in here just to see if I can get like a close enough shape. The blinking one is at least kind of easy, because I mean, there we go. I do need to think about like kind of where the eyebrows are going to be though. That kind of works. Also, what do I want to name this one? I'll just go off of presenting something. I'll go off of that. Right. I think it's okay. All right. Only took like an hour. Hour 30 minutes. Goodness. It's that hand that really got me. Okay. I want to try to do one more pose. And that was, I wanted to see like something I wanted to do for my avatar as like a consistent thing, saying that like the face can change quite a bit, or like it can kind of shapeshift into things. So I want to try and make something like this. And the idea that I have with a pose like this is like, I mean, I could have every time that I talk, I open up my mouth, which is one thing, but I want it to be like mouth open, and then it like talks up and down like this, which means I need to have the head separate and the body separate so that I can digitally change it. Alternatively, I have three. Actually, I might do this. I'll have 3 different heads that all look very similar, but have different motions depending on where they are in the frames. I think I'll do that. Do I even have enough room to fit that many heads on one paper? Let's see. Could have like one there, one there. I could like move the whole body off to the side a bit so it doesn't take up much space, and then I can have like the heads on the side. Could do that too. Okay. I'm gonna try that.
Alexa says, I just got my schedule for when you got school again. I got a weightlifting class?
It's gonna be sweet. Nice.
Good luck on that. Alright. Time for repo head.
Let's see if I can do this. I would like to. Let's see if I can. Where'd I put my... Oh yeah, there's my reference sheet. We have like another different reference sheet at some point, but this is okay. Let's see, so I can have the right scaling for what I want. So ideally, we kind of have the body off to the side, and then enough room for the head to just kind of be digitally added on afterwards. That's the idea. So let's see, that box represents the scarf. And I think I need to have like a full scarf model here. Do we need it wider? Maybe a little bit wider, not too much. Maybe same deal here, trying to have the arm on the back side. This is also going to be something else where I have like the arm change from like open close as well. Let's see, so this is the right, but actually would work. Okay, so I'm also going to have to make sure I have room for other stuff too. Or other hands. This other arm, though, is just going to be very simply on the side here.
Super says, oh hey, Dean is in chat. How to mess that up? You're wide. I'm wide. You
I don't know, trying to figure out how I can like pose this to be. Anyways, hey T-Pro, I worked on this thing so far. Next one, I've got a stupid idea. This is gonna be probably a while. That I'm trying to have him like as he's talking, the head like bops up and down. Like a weird repo head. Definitely gonna look odd, but I kind of wanted it to look odd.
Dean's idea.
We're gonna try Dean's idea. That position will never work, said the doubters. The doubters doubted. There are no doubters. I'm the only doubter here. I am the one who doubts myself. Surely I will do something better. there are no doubters, but you're a doubter. It's because I don't know if I can do it. I want to see if I can. Like it's going to be the most out there face that I've ever actually made yet, because like I'm trying to use or trying to digitally edit 3 faces onto here that have 3 different positions. The idea is I want to make a laughing looking GIF, but kind of like a mock, like I'm mocking you kind of looking GIF. All right, there we go. There's my workspace. That half right there's the workspace.
Swedish says updates on the murder drone, Uzi murder drone's Minecraft model. It looks finished. Got the head, arms, currently working on finishing the last of the torso and begin the legs.
Good luck on the legging. Good leg? Who needs arms with legs like these? Okay. Is it ready? Not yet. Where do I want the scarf at? The scarf. I don't think I'll actually pull out this model this pose very much. It's specifically going to be used for like characters in a video game are talking too much, and it just went blah 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 blah. That's the idea, and it's going to be the most stand-outish pose so far. But ideally, in the future, I make more of these poses that are very stand-outish, and well, if I make too many that stand out, then none of them stand out, so they all look correct. At least that's the idea. Watch what happens when I do an idea I don't know. Watch what happens when I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. I don't want... Okay, the arm's gonna look very weird, I think. I'm gonna have to make sure whenever I do this, I'm gonna have some error room, because I think I'm gonna have like a little bit of... Let's see. I want this angle. How do I make it the angle? You know what, since this thing is gonna look really weird anyway, I might as well just do like some weird hand puppetry. One of those weird shadow puppet things where the hand itself looks like a mouth. That would actually be the most cartoony awe thing. Like, none of it looks right, and it all purposefully doesn't look right. This is already getting stupid, but I'm gonna go with it.
Zach Brown's here and it says, Deanspillabean back on your screen.
Making whatever the heck this is. Current idea. Stupid repo head. the head itself is separate, and I'm trying to have like 3 different heads that swap between. This one's it's gonna be a weird pose. This is the weirdest thing. I keep saying that. Let's see. You want the heads like on this side? I think so. Let's see. For now, I'm gonna use this head as a reference. Although it's gonna look weird. Oh yeah, wasn't. How do I want this to work? Oh goodness. Like trying to imagine this is really difficult. Because it's so weird. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Do I want? Do I want 3 on the bottom? I think 3 on the bottom is better. It's gonna look so stupid. I don't know how. I don't know. I really have no idea how this is gonna look. It already looks so stupid. Like, something I'm trying to figure out if I want like where I want the nose at. I think okay, I think for this, I think it makes more sense just for this one to have the nose like kind of around here. Yeah, but then he's just not wide enough. Could have the other ear on the other side. I don't know, this almost looks a little too like too on the scary side and not on the it's like a funny weird. But it's almost like a too scary almost. Like the whole thing's like a disembodied head, which I mean, it's kind of like the whole idea, but okay, let's see. If I like squish them back together, Okay, what about if I took out the teeth? And is that? I don't know. I feel like I kind of need like. Something there. Why do you have those cuts on your knuckles?
Oh, I have a cat.
Here he is. He's just kind of there.
But yeah, some of these cuts are from my cat.
It's also dry season, and when it's dry, my skin gets dry. Yeah, they're healing up right now. Basically, I have cuts on my hand, on my knuckles here because I have cat syndrome. I have a cat. I'm just trying to think about if I want this or if I want something different. I might actually just go through like a couple different sketches of this, aren't I? Okay. Let's move these off to the side for the moment. Let's try to brainstorm some ideas for how it could look like. Okay, so there is the base idea. This is not going to be proportioned, and I don't mind. I do like the idea of having like an open and closing head or hand. Just leave it with the eyes. Actually, that could probably work. Yeah. I think that does look better. You're right. Because if there was like a nose there, it kind of looked weird. I think because I always thought about like the nose being a part of the identity, but yeah, we'll try that out. What about where I want the teeth at? Blah 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 blah. Thought you worked in a restaurant industry? No. You know what? I would like to work somewhere. However, I have been stricken with the curse of not able to. Not because I haven't tried to send out job applications or anything. I tried that. I'm affected by the curse of no one's getting me somehow, or no one's like that. I sent out applications and I got nothing. Sonic Racer's here. Holy cannoli. Hey, Dean, hand reveal? Yeah, I have hands. I have those. Also, art reveal. That's the thing. Hey, Sonic. Get you caught up. Drew that. Looks okay. Yeah. Well, it looks alright. Took an hour and a half. Those hands. That one right there. Took like half an hour. Anyways. Trying to figure out this. The idea is the head bobs up and down. And I'm trying to figure out like a really good way to show that off. And that was like a sketch. There's like one idea where I just try to not have the nose there because I think the nose looks a little too weird, and I think I'll take that out. Let's see. Is there anywhere else I want the eyes to be? Since there's a lot of real estate that just opened up.
Zach says I'm really tired. I'm also tired. I see some more people coming in. Now Michelin's here too. Hello. No way, I have hands also. That's so cool.
I guess, yeah, while some of you are all here, I also... Cat. He's trying to sleep right now. Yeah, trying to work on the face. Trying to figure out how to do that. uh Okay. So that's that idea. Let's see if we can just draw some other ones. I think also I'm gonna take off the second ear on the back. I'm gonna see if I can have 3 of these here and have that somewhat long.
C418 is good. Music is good. Yeah. Let's see. Zach says, and then somebody does hire you. You're gonna want to work every day for every hour. You still get paid for it.
If I got paid for it, that would be nice. I'm not getting paid to sing. Okay, technically, me say like, do you want to know why I've gotten into YouTubing stuff recently? It is very much because nowhere I've gotten the curse of nowhere's it accepting me for anything. So I'm just like, you know what? Fine, I'll just like make YouTube videos for a while. You know, okay, the recent video that I made, the Chris Prophecy video, already I got about $30 just from that video, which is only just from like a couple days. like a couple days of it being uploaded, which honestly is kind of impressive. Actually, I'm gonna double check that.
Swedish here, finished the torso. Sick.
He's working on a murder drones drawing.
I want to check. I want to check something.
Scala.
No. Shut up. And no. Okay. Yeah.
Like, for the moment, until I get like either an actual job or I guess something else worth my time, if I make videos consistently enough, I could get money off of that. And that's like my main passion for doing this. Or at least like, I want to continue making art stuff. I'd rather not be pressured to make art stuff. Because I like not being pressured when I want to do stuff. But as long as I can if I can like either monetize the process of me making stuff or like figure out how people can get interested in it, then I could at least make something from the advertiser revenue. Or if like people send donations in. Although I don't personally like relying on donations very much because I know a lot of people that watch my stuff don't have like the money to just like throw around donations. So I try not to like make that a focus. Just let's see. Blah 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 blah.
Back in my day, Dean was Nico and hit indie game one shot.
I still technically have the model somewhere. It's just kind of retired at the moment.
Back in my day, back in my golden years, you owned a whole day, apparently. Imagine not donating to
Don't I don't want to pressure you all. I would like to like make really cool stuff, and then you all can pay in your attention. You pay me in exposure. That's that's what I'm getting paid in. Realistically, though, as long as I like make stuff that people are interested in, so far like the Delta and Theory videos seem interesting enough, and I mean, a lot of people are interested in those, so that's like the main thing. That being said, I want to make sure I can actually do other stuff, and I can't do other stuff unless I have a like a way of money outside of this. So need to figure something out. It's better to grind on something fun than something pointless and draining like a job. Yeah, I think that's also why I've been kind of skeptical on getting some jobs because it really does feel like some of them are very draining and don't have anything. Like I did have a job before, but I ended up leaving it due to it entering that draining state. It was good for like a few good years, and then it just got draining. All right, this is going to be interesting. Mm. Okay, Okay, really quick. What do I want the main face to look like? Because like I kind of want it to kind of look like this. I just need to make sure I know what I want it to look like. I think wherever I have the teeth, I need to make sure that I have the eyes kind of at a similar level up, because if I'm not careful, it'll make him look like he's looking too far left or too far right. Super's gonna donate to me in beans. Actually, beans are good because you can eat them. Yeah, you can't eat money. So
Please send me beans.
very interesting, very interesting. Back in my day, Dean had their body had to touch their body. Oh, what do you know? Look, it's still there, and now it's not. Okay, okay. Let's start on this insanity. This is going to be very interesting whenever I actually get around to like uh like editing it. Oh, something important. I'm not going to be streaming for next week. I mentioned this in like a recent post, but I'll probably mention it again before I like kind of disappear for a little while. Idea behind it is I want to like work on some video projects as like in the last week of the month. And it also just gives me some time to not have to worry about streaming for a while. That being said, as soon as February comes around, I'm going to get back into doing streaming stuff. No, 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 no. Make those teeth more in the middle. God damn it. No, it's too far to the right. Okay, right around here is the middle. There we go. That's gonna look really weird though, due to the shadowing. Can I get some of that out as much as possible? Hmm. Haven't seen. Let's see. Dean Phase 2, floating head. Dean has a shadow crystal trust. Don't tell them I have a crystal. Don't do that. I'll have like the entire Deltarune community on me for my shadow crystal. I keep like working on these teeth because I keep wanting to like make it look great. I guess something else that I've been wanting to look into is like a voice acting job. Though I can like improve my voice acting as much as I want. The only thing that's really setting me back is I don't know where to go for it, I guess. Till then though, I do keep like practicing voice acting. Like you can see in some of my Deltarune voice act videos, like I keep practicing at it. Oh wait. No, that needs to be like that. Uh no, I think the other way was correct. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
The Roaring Dean is crazy.
Oh, wait.
Dean has a shadow being trust.
Well, where is it? There it is. There we go. Dean phase 2 has entered. Just need to figure out how to do like the hollow effects that the Roaring Knight does. He's aura farming. You can't stop me. Just need the after images. Yeah, that's all I need. At least for like the when I was getting it in for the base model, what I ended up doing for the base model was just like having some stray dead pixels all over the place, just to kind of look like a weird fading effect. Hmm. Uh-huh. It's like hearing some weird noise. It's my cat. He's snoring. Cat update. He was snoring. I don't think you can hear him very well because he's like really far away. Also, my cat is like 16 years old. He's an old cat. Like, very old. Mhm. Friend Deltar's old cat snores as well when he sleeps. Yeah. I don't think Discord's able to pick up the snoring very well, but he is like snoring. It's gonna look really weird because it's like a weird snake hand.
Does he have a hammer perchance? I don't think so. As far as I know, unless he's hiding one. Okay. I think here comes the hard part. I say it's the hard part, it's not really, but I just got to draw like all the heads. Okay, here we go. I think that looks okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if I can keep the hair spikes at about the same. Hmm. So just because one of the songs is playing here, I've been playing Crosscode a little bit. I think Crosscode. I need to finish it at some point. But I think I'm like halfway through the game right now. Anyways, Crosscode's a really good game. You should probably check it out. I think the puzzles are really difficult, but it is kind of a fun game. It has really good music too. It's one of those Undertale, Amori, one-shot type games. RPG, really good music, really good lore, really good graphics. It's one of those.
Uh, is that like all of it? Supposedly, as long as I don't need any, don't want any noses, because it actually does look better without a nose. You're kind of right on that, Zach. I think, for the hand, I think I can, like, edit that in correctly. Yeah, I think I might move on to shading. Oh, shoot, the scarf. How could I forget the scarf? Shoot. All right, that would work. All right, there we go. Hmm. Okay, here we go. I do wonder if I can make this work. I do wonder what other kind of like very weird poses I can do. Because, let's see. Like, I want the idea of this guy, of this like avatar guy, to just be that he's a cartoon character and can somewhat shapeshift. But like cartoonish shapeshift. Like that's kind of the limit at what kind of shape-shifting is possible. At least that kind of allows for like some really weird drawing potential.
This song is good. Add to my wish list.
Oh, yeah, C418's music. It's for Wonderstop. It's really good. The game is also good. I did a stream on it some months ago. Okay, there we go. Wait, one more bit. There we go.
Remember the burrito face? Yeah, the burrito face is so good. Oh, Jack Ghost is here. Hello.
Hey, Jack Ghost. I'm doing this weird head face thing where the idea is that I have like different head poses. One kind of tilting to the right, to the left, and one straight up. The idea is like it like bounces back and forth as I'm talking. Also, just like different hands that like open up and let's say blah 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 blah. That's the idea. Definitely gonna work over time trying to get this to like be in the PNG program, but I think I can get that to work. This is just, I keep saying this is just generally one of the more outlandish drawings that I've done so far. I mean, I'm fine with that. I just want to like test the boundaries. Hmm.
Wanted to catch the stream earlier, says Moth, but had to work luckily. There was a fire, so now I can catch it. There was a fire? Chilling in the car right now. Oh gosh.
Oh goodness, Moth. Wow. What a way to come back into the stream. Yeah, I hope you're all right after that. That sounds scary. Oh. Let's see. There we go.
Just chilling in the car right now.
All right. Really hope I get this done today. I'm pretty sure I should.
Swedish says, did you know that Goat
Simulator is Swedish? I did. Because Coffee Stain Studios are the ones that made it, and they are located over in Sweden. I only really know this because the people that made Goat Simulator are also the same people that made Satisfactory. Or, okay, no, I think it was more like Satisfactory was a branch off of Coffee Stain Studios, and it's not exactly that Goat Simulator made it or something like that. There's some weird branch of development thing. So, Goat Sim is a very funny game, though. Just some says, hello again, peeps. Hello, just some. I'm getting close to getting this done. Very close.
Supersonic fact.
There is a Sonic and Fortnite
collab? There is? I didn't know that.
Press space to say apple. Apple. Point. Okay, what you doing there was jumping. Just say apple. Apple. Jump. Okay, we'll just work with that. A, double P, LP. Just say apple.
Ooh. Pretty simple word. Just say apple. Okay, so you're not doing it right. Say it like, ooh, apple, yum.
Go on. Okay, as much as I like the legs on here, I think I need to scribble it in more just to smooth it out a bit. Let's see. I'm gonna make that these hands just a little bit longer so I can mask it up behind them a bit better. And I think last couple things. Shade in the horns and then add some shading around the head and such a bit. Just so it's not like perfectly black and white. Okay. All right. I saw Kit's comment. Apple with an italics.
Not quite right. You gotta say it like this. Apple, said British robot.
Okay.
What do you all think? I think it ended up looking okay, but it's more of a question if I can like digitally edit it correctly. Because I gotta get each head out, make sure I like crop everything, and then like add it go up and down, which that was like a bit of animation work, but I think I can do that. I got some programs from it. Looks good. Thank you. So, what time is it right now? It's 1:08. All right, it's been about 2.5 hours. That's about time for me to stop. So these were the two that we got drawn today. I think that looks all right. Definitely one of the weirder ones, though. Okay. Right. Looks great. So now I just got to go through the whole scanning and fixing it process. Whenever I get these scanned and get them like working, I'm gonna try to have like a little GIF
in a YouTube blog post that shows that off. At least that's the idea that I'm going with. Right, so. Oh? Did you wake up? Did you wake up? You looked at me for like a moment. Oh? Oh, hey! He's on the move. Or is he? No, he's not going. Never predict what he does. Streaming schedule wise, coming up. I keep mentioning this. Gonna be mentioning this again. Next week I won't be doing any streaming. That's just to take a break for a while because I've been streaming for like the whole month of January, which a good accomplishment on my part. I've been trying to figure out like what kind of schedule I want to do. And I've thought about like for the first 3 weeks of each month I do streaming, and then for the 4th week I take a break and use that as like a way to prioritize video making for a little while. There's like some video projects that I do have in mind at the moment, but one that I've thought about is going back through my Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 streams and actually finally get the supercuts done for those, because I've done a supercut, just like the whole like a whole 6-hour stream of Chapter 3, and I got like 4 hours cut out of it, so you can see it like part 1 and 2 of the different streams. I haven't done my Chapter 4 streams yet, or even like the searching for secrets streams either. I want to do those and get those like finished next week, and then like slowly output them whenever it comes around. Swedish says, Dean, are you going to animate the repo one like the characters in South Park? Yes. That's actually like the idea that I had for when I was starting. Oh.
What are you looking at? You looking at me?
He's looking at me.
Hello.
So yeah, I plan on trying to get these supercuts for chapter 4 streams that I did. That was back when I had the Nico avatar, so that's going to look kind of odd. But I want to get those out of the way because, frankly, I liked looking at those streams. I liked seeing the stuff that I did. I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. And then I hadn't had time to like edit the whole thing, so I want to spend next week on that. Yeah, let's see. Is there anything else I want to mention? Not sure at the moment. Whenever February comes around, I'll start streaming again. That includes like any drawing streams that I have time for, as well as like Hytale gameplay. I don't know if I'll like play Hytale over next week. Probably just to like collect some materials, but that's like the most that I do. So yeah, let me swap over.
Swap over successful. Or is it? Yes, it is. Cool. Right, so I'll definitely work on these over time. I'm gonna be taking a break next week. I think that's kind of it. There's not much else for me to talk about right now. So, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you, Swedish Monkey, Kit the Green, Mothseer, Supersonic Racer, Swedish Monkey, Jack Ghost, Just Some Stuff. Let's see, Alexis, 2Pro, Non-Michelin, Mr. Compass, Rap Dog, trying to see who else was here. Rio, Squiggles, and many more people that have stopped by on the stream. Thank you all for watching very much. I'll hope to see you in like a couple weeks or so after my break is done. Be careful out there because it's going to be very chilly, very snowy, at least in like the eastern part of the U.S. I think like most of the U.S., something like that. A lot of the U.S. is going to get frozen. A lot of it. They're coming. It just came in right at the very end. Hey, made these things. Gonna get these worked on. Gonna be on a break next week. Won't come back until 2 weeks later. February. So, the stream just end? Yeah. It's just about to end. Yeah, sorry. YouTube should have told you that I'm streaming. Man, YouTube is so bad at telling people I'm streaming. How do we fix this? I don't know. Check out my Blue Sky, I guess. I keep posting how to do stuff on there. That's another option. Need a time machine. That's what we need. A time machine. Right. I'm going to actually close right now. I've got to go eat some food, and I got to get ready to go do other stuff. So, hope you all enjoyed the stream, at least some amount. See you all in a week or two, and stay safe out there, because it's going to get very cold. Very cold. Right. Goodbye, everybody. See ya.
Hello. Got a kitty cat.